Hi Sarah, how are you?
Hi Anna. Good, thanks. And you?
Good too, but a bit in a hurry. My course starts in 10 minutes.
Oh, what course do you have now?
Pragmatics.
Pragmatics? What's that about?
Well, it is a really interesting course, but I have only got 5 minutes to explain. Basically, pragmatics is the study of speaker meaning, as distinct from word or sentence meaning.
I don't understand. Can you say that in easier words again?
No worries. I had troubles as well at the beginning. So pragmatics is the study of the relationship between words and users of the words. So for example, I have got a new boat, and now I have a specific picture of a boat and you have a different one in your mind. So it is about the interpretation of the words and the utterances, and about trying to read what people mean by their utterances.
Ah, okay, now I've got an idea.
If you're interested in more, I can recommend the book Pragmatics by George Yule. That is the book we are using in our course. He also explains pragmatics in more detail, along 4 different dimensions.
Ah, do you still have time to give me a quick overview about that as well?
Yes, sure. First of all, pragmatics is the study of speaker meaning. That means it is concerned with the interpretation of the speaker meaning by the listener. So, for example, if someone asks, "May I have a glass of water?" the listener interprets that the speaker is thirsty.
Oh, I never thought about it from that perspective. What is the second dimension?
The second dimension is the study of contextual meaning. So it is about the interpretation of what people exactly mean in a specific context and how the context influences what is said. For example, you are at my place and I ask you if you could bring me a glass of water. So the utterances are not fitting the context, because usually I would offer you something to drink at my place and not the other way around. So you can see how the context influences the meaning.
I'm not quite sure if I got that right. Could you give me an additional example?
No problem. Think about the beginning of a conversation. The first person asks, "Hi, how are you?" And the second person answers with, "Ah, lovely weather today." So you can see it is grammatically correct, but it doesn't fit the context and the situation.
Ah, now I got it.
And do you want to know about the third dimension?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Not at all. It is a really good practice for me. The third dimension is the study of how more gets communicated than is said, which means that you, as a listener, have to investigate the invisible meaning.
What do you mean by invisible meaning?
Maybe it is easier to understand if I give you an example. If someone asks you, "Please close the window," the invisible meaning of the person asking is that the person is freezing or that it is too noisy outside, depending on the situation.
So, for example, if I hear noises outside during the utterance, "Please close the window," the invisible meaning, which is not being spoken, is that it is too noisy.
Yeah, exactly. And the last dimension is the study of the expression of relative distance. So the physical and social closeness determines how much needs to be said. An example for physical closeness would be, "Take this." So only people close to the speaker know what this refers to. And social closeness can be found between friends. An example would be if I tell you, "We had fun on the weekend," you would know that it was last weekend, and that you know which friends of mine are meant by we.
Oh, okay. Yes, that makes sense. It seems to be a very complex topic.
Yes, it is. But it is super interesting too. I'm really sorry, but I think I have to hurry up now.
Yeah, sure, you better be on time. But thanks for your time and explanations. We can talk about pragmatics another time again if you want.
Yes, I would love to talk more about this topic with you.
Sure, see you later.